Ohio lawmakers have proposed a new law that bans men from ejaculating without intent of conception, would fine men up to $10,000 per ejaculation. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another session with the older man. Today's going to be a short one, but it's going to be more of a scolding rather than a lesson. And I'm going to scold the men in America, right? Because this is actually not a joke. It's not a prank. It's actually a real thing.
Ohio lawmakers looking at a full plate this session. Several bills expected to focus on reproductive rights and abortion. One already raising a lot of eyebrows. Legislation that would make unprotected sex a felony for men who do not have the intention to get a woman pregnant.
I think we're overstepping our boundaries a little bit. You know, the private, someone's private life is their private life.
I think that's a very interesting idea, but I don't know if it would be taken seriously, but I feel like it should be.
The bill, named the Conception Begins at Erection Act, is co-sponsored by Democratic State Representatives Anita Somani, an OBGYN from Dublin, and Tristan Rader of Lakewood.
The whole entire point of this bill is to call out the hypocrisy of particularly the state legislature when they bring forward bills to regulate women's bodies.
Now, there are exceptions to the proposed law, which include sperm donation, contraception, and members of the LGBTQ community. Men face a maximum $10,000 fine after the third offense if they have sex with a woman without the intention of conceiving a child.
Men have the same rights no matter where they go in the country. Women have rights based on where they live.
It just misses the most basic biological facts and leans in towards middle school humor.
Austin Beigel with End Abortion Ohio calls the proposal disrespectful to the pro-life community and a waste of state resources.
They have to review it when they file it. They're going to have to stick a legal team on it, wasting time on that and delaying other bills that are trying to be reviewed as well.
ABC6 asking viewers about the proposal in an online poll. 26% said it's a good idea. 74% telling us it's a waste of time.
This may be considered a waste of money by some people, but we have had far bigger misuse of taxpayer money in bills that have been proposed and passed.
The final draft still being written. The proposed legislation will get a hearing after it's submitted. But with a Republican-controlled legislature, the bill not expected to go anywhere.
For this particular bill, that's certainly okay. Again, the whole point of this bill wasn't to get it passed. The whole point of this bill was to call out the hypocrisy.
On your side, Steve Levine, ABC 6 News.
The left is extremely adamant about controlling men. You got to look at the big picture here, gentlemen. I want you guys to examine two things. Number one, how relentless the left can be in order to push their agenda. This whole idea of abortion, right? Controlling, making sure that a woman can just use abortion for birth control purposes if she so desires, right? And this is something that I recognize. Even though they know that this bill isn't going anywhere, it has to be read. This is the thing. It has to be read. So the two issues I'm pointing out is, number one, how relentless the left can be to push an agenda. And number two, if they can do it, why is it that the right aren't pushing for paternity fraud laws to be enforced, right? Or to have the marriage laws amended? Why is it that, laws haven't been proposed, being read, just like these dumbass laws that they have in place that they know ain't gonna get anywhere? Why aren't those laws from the right, from the conservative base, from the people who have common sense, why are you guys not up in arms and getting your representatives behind these laws? That's what's frustrating me. Because if dumbass laws, which they know aren't going to get passed, but at least they get read and they get heard, they get pushed into the public's eye, they're out there, but the real laws that can help relationships and help marriages and help move this whole problem that we have in our society, and it is a problem, why can't those laws get read and heard? But dumbass laws like this can be proposed. Women are relentless when it comes to trying to get what they want. Even though it doesn't make any sense, they're relentless at it. And this is proof, my friends. Men tend to sit back and just, it's going to happen. Oh, somebody else is going to do it. We have to stop that shit. That has to stop. Let's read a few comments. This is going to be a short one today, guys. Listen, subscribe and let's have a discussion on this because this is a serious issue, man. Official Setup Mike said, life is starting to become like a video game. It's a new level of foolishness every day. 686 likes. Yes, it is. Watching this shit happening in America, it's just mind-blowing. But I know that if anything stupid happens in America or anything good happens in America, it usually spreads to the rest of the world. So this is why I'm pushing and advocating for Americans to get off their asses and do the right thing. And that means you, gentlemen. Big Knox ATL said, how would you enforce this? Laughing. Yeah, I mean, it's impossible to enforce that. A man rubbing one out in his bedroom at any hours of the night, nobody's going to know. These people know that it's not enforceable. It's impossible. But that wasn't the point of this. The point was they are trying to push their agenda, and they're now trying to, once again, curtail men because they obviously think that, abortion is a medical procedure. No, it's not. It's a form of birth control. Of course, the women are going to come out and object to this and say this is fine because Earth Angel CC says, keep the same energy, you all. You all did telling us what to do with our bodies. When it comes to abortion, there's other things that have to be put in place. The thing is, of course, you all see it from one perspective, Sunky Hanat Goat said, who gets the money? Does it go to the girl? Because part of this proposal they're saying is if you have sex with a woman and you finish on her face or some other point, you're going to get fined for that. So, you know what? It's just so stupid to even look at the details of this because anywhere you look at it, it's going to be impossible. Film Girl Tay says, it's not fun having people tell you fellas what to do with your bodies, huh? Liz K257 says, it's bigger than what they're saying. This is a fraction of it. This is all about control of the population by skin tone. It's not enough vanilla and too many swirls. I don't know what to do with that one. Ixoni Kibby says, men just keep your legs closed and it won't be a problem. Miss Chan says, good. If women can't get abortions, then you shouldn't be able to claim I didn't want it. And we can go on and on with this because it's just women saying, hey, our body, our choice. If the government's going to interfere with it, then they should interfere with men's bodies as well. Oh, and the argument just keeps getting worse and worse. But back to my simple point, gentlemen. Get out there, hit up your lawmakers. I don't know which branch you have to get the ball rolling in, but get out there, focus on paternity fraud and focus on divorce laws. You get those two things fixed, my friends, we can start to turn this whole thing around. All right? So that's it, my friend. That's all I have for today. It's going to be a short one. I'm working on another big edit concerning money and finance. It'll probably be a 2 or 3-parter. So I'm trying to help you guys, make money for 2025 and beyond. So I had a 1-hour interview with a financial planner, and I'm trying to get that video out and edit. So this is going to be a short one for today. All right, my friends. So listen, until tomorrow, remember, whenever in doubt, always, always ask an older man. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.